I know I said this a few weeks ago, but this might actually be the week. Hey, what's up everyone, it's me, SpeedSuperSonic, bringing another video, and in this video today, of course, we're talking about Sonic Movie 3. What else would we be talking about? Let's be completely real here. There's really no beating around the bush here. If you guys have been around the Sonic internet as of late, whether that's Sonic on YouTube or Sonic on Twitter or wherever might have you, there's been a lot of talk about how basically it's confirmed at this point. I don't even want to use the word confirmed. I think the safer thing would be to say there have been a lot of rumblings, more than usual, that there's going to be a Sonic Movie 3 trailer this week. With me dropping this video on Monday, that means it could be any day now, very soon, a matter of hours probably even. This is very exciting stuff. You might be asking, where is all of this coming from? Why are we more confident that it's going to be this week now in particular? Well, if we look at this account called Trailer Track, they tweeted out 5 days ago, for everyone excited for and wondering about the Sonic Movie 3 trailer, we're still waiting on confirmation for the official online release, but are being told to expect it before Paramount's #IfMovie next Friday. When we know something concrete, we'll update everyone. They go on to give some more information in regards to it. When somebody asks just one question, will the trailer be long, 2 minutes, and they say yes, it will be full length, then somebody goes on to ask, do you think personally it'll release this week or early next week? And then they just went on to say not expecting it this week. And those are really the only pieces of info that they gave, and obviously with this tweet being from 5 days ago and now being in this next week, looking like this week is going to be plausible. Now I'm sure a lot of you guys might be questioning or wondering, why are they putting this trailer in front of If? What does that even mean? And for those confused, let's go ahead and clear everything up. If you guys aren't aware, Paramount is releasing a brand new movie called If. It's a family film that's directed by John Krasinski and has a bunch of different stars in it, starring Ryan Reynolds and a bunch of other people. It's a Paramount movie, and with Sonic being under the same distribution company, it just makes natural sense that they'd put it in front of one of their movies. It's not always the case. You're also able, a lot of studios put their films in front of films that have a similar demographic that they're aiming for at some point later down the road. So for instance, Disney could put like a Marvel movie trailer in front of like a Warner Brothers DC movie. You're able to play trailers of your competitors' films before your own. That's not a crazy foreign thing, but with this being an upcoming family film and it being Paramount, it just makes perfect sense for it to be there. I know a lot of people were expecting this to be at something like Summer Games Fest because, you know, Sonic is a video game character. Sonic Movie 2's trailer dropped at a Jeff Keighley event. But I do think people have to remember that this isn't like an entirely a video game based thing. It's something that Sega might do. They would definitely put like a bunch of news and trailers at video game events, but with Sonic, you know, being a movie, or Sonic 3 I should specify, it's not intingent for it to be there. It just kind of made perfect sense last time for, you know, them to put the trailer out at that point. It was already December of 2021, I believe, and with the movie releasing in April of the following year, they had to kind of get the ball rolling pretty quickly. Because with the first Sonic movie, those trailers just dropped randomly on the internet one day. Yes, it was more calculated than that, putting them close to other films' releases so the trailer could play in front. But yeah, for those who were like pretty sold on the fact that the trailer would be at Summer Games Fest, I think that's looking a little more or less unlikely. There's still potential of news or something happening there, maybe some new looks, some new footage. I honestly think it's more likely we'll get Sonic X Shadow Generation stuff there than anything. But if you guys haven't noticed, a lot of movies, and like we talked about this in our last time talking about Sonic Movie 3 trailer, a lot of movies that are either directly competing with Sonic or going to be in, you know, a similar time frame are about to have more trailers and footage released of them. Lion King already had its trailer released like, what, 2 weeks ago at this point? Wicked is also coming out sometime around there as well. Not directly competing with Sonic, but, you know, a bigger movie that's going to have a lot of fanfare that could impact Sonic's box office. That is having a new trailer release as well, so it's time for Paramount to start getting this thing rolling. There has been marketing material and news and stuff that has got the internet a-buzzing about Sonic Movie 3, but it's time for a trailer at this point. So I don't think Paramount can really wait until June 7th for there to be, you know, a Sonic Movie 3 trailer. That's too long of a wait. I know that we're already kind of halfway through May already, you know, the month's been going by pretty quickly, but so much can happen in that time, and they really have to start capitalizing on this release date. I know a lot of people think it's just going to be smooth sailing for Sonic Movie 3, but a lot of movies are coming out around this time of year in the late part of 2024, there is more competition than ever for a Sonic movie, so it really has to perform. And part of that is getting the marketing campaign right and basically fighting against these other films like Lion King and Wicked, and pretty sure Craven is going to be kind of like a non-factor here, but that has since moved closer to Sonic Movie 3's release. There are a lot of movies that are going to have to move, and I'm kind of tired of talking about the whole release date competition thing at this point because it's been such a long and exhaustive topic, but it is something to definitely keep an eye on. When I told you guys the last time we talked about a potential Sonic Movie 3 trailer dropping last week or the week before, it was because I thought Paramount would want to as quickly as possible compete against Lion King. I said if it doesn't happen for that reason, then don't expect for any of the other reasons that a lot of the other Twitter accounts were saying that it was going to drop that week. A lot of them were just making up BS and pretending like they had scoops and all that stuff, so as not to believe them. Twitter nobodies. Screw them. Trailer track has some credibility, and also there is some plausibility behind it being in front of a movie like If, to be able to kind of piggyback off the success of that if the movie sees success. Obviously the trailer wouldn't exclusively play in front of If. It'd be in front of a bunch of other movies as well. Garfield coming up, I'm sure it'll play in front of there. Maybe it'll even play in front of Furiosa, you never know. This is a big film, this is a big deal for Paramount, this is a big deal for the Sonic franchise, and they really gotta get it right now. Am I excited? Obviously. There's some nervousness because if we don't get the movie trailer this week, then really when are we going to see it? But based off of everything we've heard about the movie so far and the footage that's already been shown of the movie, I couldn't be more excited personally. You guys know how excited I am for this movie. Like I said, footage has been shown at CinemaCon. We broke all of that information down in a video, which I could not be more excited for. We heard a bunch of details about the film, such as Sonic and Shadow fighting in the sky in New York City on Shadow's motorbike. There was a description of it being very anime-like, which is very exciting. We have a bunch of details on Eggman and how he's just fallen into this depressive state after not being able to track down Sonic and all of this stuff. It sounds great. I'm incredibly excited for it, and I know they're cooking up a very, very special trailer. I know it's really gonna break the internet when it happens, and I cannot wait for it. It seems like there's just a lot of motion now. It seems like there's a lot of smoke, and there is like definitely potential fire here of a Sonic Movie 3 trailer dropping this week in particular. And of course, you guys know, we talk about every little thing in relation to the film here. I was about to make a video talking about books that are coming up, but I thought this would be a little more important to talk about and prepare for, because this week could very well finally be the week that we get Sonic Movie 3, our first Sonic Movie 3 trailer, released to the public at least. I'm just so excited for this thing, man. I can't wait. This is my most anticipated Sonic project of the year. I'm so excited, but this is where I pass it off to you guys and ask what you think. What do you think about the possibility of a Sonic Movie 3 trailer dropping this week? Do you believe trailer track? Do you think it's actually coming out this week? Or do you think that this is just all smoke and no fire and we won't be seeing a Sonic Movie 3 trailer this week? It'll be at a later point. Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to know what you guys have to say. Feel free to follow my social media links, my Twitter and Instagram in the description below. You can follow those my things in my life, future content, and all things Sonic the Hedgehog. But most importantly, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. This is the #1 destination on YouTube for all things Sonic, whether it's video games, TV shows, movies, comics, merchandise, and more. We talk about it all. I cannot wait for this thing. I'm so ready. You guys know once this trailer is here, we're going to react to it, break it down, do so much content on it. I cannot wait. I love all you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.
And be right by the motherfucking seaside, dog. Everything I see, I got a dream. I thought these leaves would go and take me out the dark. I know everything I wanted to fall away.